Right, Battling Dudes, UFC reaction again.
Ooh.
Reaction number 2. This is Paul Felder and RDA. What's the RDA stand for?
Really. Sorry, I just got distracted by Bruce.
Rafael dos Anjos.
Herb.
Herb Dean. Right. Got my Lions Gym shirt on. We're both a little bit ill today, aren't we?
Just a little bit. Look at him getting down. Bruce is getting limber.
It's time. Did I tell you he threw his back out one time during the intro? Because he jumped and did a 360. Fucked up his back. My back hurts. Rafael dos Anjos. Now, this fight was supposed to be Khabib's cousin, Islam Makhachev, fighting Rafael dos Anjos, but he, for some reason, got pulled from the fight.
Sepsis. No.
Oh, staph infection.
Staph infection.
Yeah, so he got staph somehow. And Paul Felder stepped in because he's a badass. I'd like to see Felder fight Cowboy.
Yeah?
Yeah, because...
I mean, he's made a strong decision with that mustache, so...
Yeah.
Which one do you like more?
I like Paul Felder more. His personality's more likeable. But I think that's probably down to him, like RDA being Brazilian and not speaking a lot of English.
Oh.
So you don't really get to know what his personality's like.
Yeah,
I like Paul Felder's a commentator as well, and he's quite good. And he always turns up to fight. He doesn't just come in to try and win a decision. He comes in there to fight you.
I'm gonna fight you.
Oh, Bisping's commentating. I like Bisping commentating. I didn't know he's ranked number 7, Felder. Oh, yeah, so this is Rafael dos Anjos. Oh, Steve-O's chiming in. Really happy to see Paul Felder back in the octagon. Yeah, Rafael dos Anjos was fighting at welterweight.
Oh, okay.
He moved up for about 2 years, and now he's moved back down again. I'm ill. Leave me alone. And he's got him down.
Oh, he's already got a slashed.
Yeah, he's got a cut on the right eyebrow above the eye. Well, Felder's fought at welterweight as well a couple of times, but because RDA's been fighting there for quite a few fights now, he's going to probably have a strength advantage. I'd have thought. Come on, Felder. Kick his ass, Paul. No, he's back up.
They both got thick boy thighs.
Yeah, they both got chunky thighs. Oh, it was an elbow that caused the cut. Oh.
Sharp elbows.
Oh. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that looked like a little bit of a clash of heads there. See, I'd like to see Felder win, but I think RDA might win because, I mean, last time he was at lightweight, he used to be champion.
Smash.
Bosh.
Owie.
I'd probably give that round to RDA.
Yeah.
Oh, he's cut him. He's swollen up a bit as well, hasn't he?
Just getting a good few little bops in.
Yeah, people are giving the first to Dos Anjos. Well, the thing is, everyone thinks they deserve it now, and I'm like, not many people do. I mean, Tony was on a 12-fight win streak, and then he lost.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could argue that because of his good resume before that, he deserves it, but he's coming off a loss.
Yeah.
And I don't think you should get a title fight coming off a loss, no matter who you are. Unless you were the champion. Like, you lost the title and then you're having the rematch. But that's normally only if it's like a rematch clause in the contract. Then normally you have to go out and fight again and get another win.
Yeah. It looks as if he's got more control.
Yeah. Well, people underestimate RDA's grappling just because he strikes a lot. Like, he's known for his kicks, but he's really good on the ground as well. And in the clinch. The only issue that Felder's going to have here is probably cardio, because he's took it on short notice. So I would think if Felder doesn't win by the third round, he'll probably lose the decision. Oh, that was a good trip. Foot sweep. Oh, is he going to take his back? Yeah, I think RDA probably won that round as well. I wonder how much he's getting paid for this.
I don't know. What, last minute?
Yeah, he took it on short notice. Someone left the fucking iron in there.
Can't get the stuff.
There was one time they dropped the ice bucket in the corner and the ice went everywhere. And they got like 3 guys to come back in to clear up the ice.
Yeah.
And they were scooping it into the bucket and like picking it up and putting it, and then someone kicked it over again. And Joe Rogan was like, "Oh my god, how many guys does it take to clean up a piece of ice?" But because there was so many of them, it was like 3 of them doing it, and they were all panicking. They knocked over the bucket, and it went on for like 5 minutes.
Everyone was like...
Yeah, and then they just like swept it through the holes in the cage. And Joe was like, "No, the ring girls are walking around there. They're going to slip on that and break their fucking neck." It was in like one of them lists of like top 10 dumbest moments in the UFC.
How many doofuses in one moment?
Yeah. So Felder's getting a bit of pressure and done here. We were going to do what's it called? UFC 256, I think. Or 255. Megan Anderson versus Amanda Nunes. We were going to do that, but that's cancelled now as well.
Oh, was that one cancelled?
Nunes got an injury. It's just really annoying because I really wanted to see that fight. You know what they could do if Cyborg wasn't with Bellator? They could do Cyborg versus Megan Anderson at last. Because that fight was meant to happen like 2 years ago. That was the fight they were saying Megan Anderson might be the chick to beat Cyborg because she's so big. And Cyborg's usually bigger than everyone she fights. But then Nunes beat her and threw a spanner in all that. Threw a spanner in the works.
Hugging at the fence.
Yeah. They're both talking to each other there. See, that's the thing. A lot of people see this kind of fight and they find it really boring because they don't like understand what's going on. The thing is, though,
I mean, you don't have to be smashing the shit out of each other.
Yeah, what RDA's doing to Felder there is he's tiring him out. And while they're in close, he's looking for openings to hit him with elbows and stuff. Oh, he's going for a guillotine.
Ooh,
oh, he slammed his way out of it. I think he's still in it. Oh no, he's got out. That looked tight there. He slammed his way out of it. Oh, come on, Felder. You can do it.
You can do it. Make him dead.
I'm going to make that my life goal, to say that to someone in the corner of a fight and see if I can make them laugh. Yeah, Felder's losing. What round's this now? 4?
Yes.
I think RDA's wrestling is winning him the fight. Oh, that was a bit spicy.
Look at him hopping out of the fucking gates then.
Coming in with the Masvidal knee. Oh, he's looking sharp here, Felder.
It's like he's found a little bit of spice.
Oh, nice. He looks like RDA's swelling up a bit around the eyes.
Yeah, it's like he's just found like a whole new reserve of energy.
Yeah, he's got some of that dad rage.
That old man strength.
Yeah. Oh.
He's got a cheeky little bit of a redness on his back there.
When you hear the kicks, it's like, oh, the slappy kicks.
He went for a kick, then he went, no.
And away. I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to cut a shitload of weight every time.
Well, it's not healthy either, really, is it?
No. Because for me when I fought at 155, I didn't cut any weight or anything. I just got on the scales and I was 154 and a half or something. When I fought at 145, I didn't eat or drink for like 24 hours before the fight. And it was horrible. You can't drink anything. Yeah, and that's only cutting like 10 pounds. Some of these fighters cut 20.
So it's not healthy, is it really? Like,
you just feel like shit.
well,
You're miserable for like, I don't know if anyone watching has ever cut weight for a competition or a fight or anything, but you feel like shit.
But
you can't eat or drink.
You need to drink and you need to eat.
And cowboy who fight at a higher weight because they don't want to be cutting weight and they don't want to be dieting and stuff. They want to be able to like have a McDonald's the week before the fight and have something to eat the day before weigh-ins.
Well, like, you're not eating before a fight. Like, surely that's going to hinder your performance as well.
Well, yeah, if you're super dehydrated and then you're getting punched in the head...
Yeah, it just fucks you up.
It's gonna... That's why a lot of people perform better when they move up in weight. Because they feel healthier and stronger.
Yeah. Oh, easy.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that have done really well moving up in weight, but there's not many that do well moving down.
Because it's not as healthy.
Well, TJ Dillashaw moved down in weight and he lost. And then you've got people like Robert Whittaker, for example. He used to fight at 170. Now he fights at 185 and he won the title after moving up. He's just slapping him. Stockton slap. He's...
Oh my god, he's...
Oh, Felder's a bit cut up here.
Blood all over his knee.
Oh, them knees to the side of the thigh are nasty. He's fine, that's not a bad cut.
It's just a neck.
Oh yeah, split it open. Because they ain't done much of a good job of cleaning that up, have they?
I think it's just pissing blood out, isn't it? This is going to go all the way to the end, isn't it?
It looks like it.
Unless something drastic happens, it's going to go to decision.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if anyone got knocked out at this point. Because neither of them have looked like they've been rocked.
They seem quite matched.
Yeah. It's a close fight, but RDA is just slightly ahead at every point. Ball triangle. Oh no.
They did not do a good job of patching them up. He is covered in blood.
I'd be surprised if Felder could submit RDA. Especially this late in the fight when they're all slippy. See, all he's got to do now is just stay on top, and he's probably won a decision.
It can't be like a very easy fighting when all you can see is blood.
Horrible, you get it in your eyes, it's gross. I've not really been cut.
It's getting teabagged.
Well, I bled a lot out of my nose in my boxing match, but that was before I got my nose broken.
Oh.
And then after I broke my nose, I couldn't have nosebleeds anymore, which is good.
Hey. Ooh, whoa.
He's just trying to stay up.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, he's just got 35 seconds, and then he's lost a decision. He's just cut up. And he's got paid whatever he's got paid, so... But he's going to probably go down in the rankings now.
Yeah.
RDA is going to be ranked number 7, I'd have thought, and Felder will probably go up. He'll go down a couple of slots.
All over him.
There's Joanna Junjichik, see her name?
Oh.
That's the one I was on about last time.
How do you know how to say that?
I practiced. Most people don't know the Polish and Russian fighters' names, but I'd like to know them. So I can see.
I wouldn't
like
know
a smarty
how
pants.
to like pronounce it in the first place, you know, and
Yeah. Well, you got to hear people say it and break it down into the syllables.
yeah, I guess.
I think the longest one's Magomed Shapirov. What? How can two judges score it 50-45 for RDA and one score it 48-47 for Felder?
It's a split decision.
Yeah, Bisping's having to go at the judge. Whoever that judge was, I suggest you take a good long look in the mirror. Felder, I like Felder, don't get me wrong.
Win that.
He didn't win that fight. So whoever that judge was, yeah, no. Yeah, nah, mate. Right, so that was a bit underwhelming, really.
Like one of those slow, steady fights, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just
There wasn't any
very...
There wasn't any like.
It wasn't a
memorable moments.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like, but it was a decent fight. I mean, Felder put up a good fight considering he took it on short notice. I don't know what's going on with that judges. Last time it was the ref. This time it's a judge. 2 scored it. All 5 rounds for RDA, and 1 had 3 rounds for Felder.
Yeah.
They've started again, have they?
Some fireworks for the end of the video.
Dickheads. Maybe it's someone celebrating RDA winning. Maybe they're Brazilian. Hey, RDA beat the American guy.
Yeah.
Beat the Irish Dragon. Right. Okay, so we might. Yeah. So that's that then. Felder versus Dos Anjos. Reaction video. Bit underwhelming and not really a lot of excitement from us, mostly because we're a little bit ill. But yeah, bear.